And sadly, the spate of leftist violence we have seen isn't isolated to shootings. On Easter Sunday in Portland, Oregon, an innocent cab driver was stabbed to death by a trans individual. Now, according to Andy No, the suspect had a history of violent behavior that the local media and authorities papered over due to, of course, this idea that the trans people are a protected class. So the result? A senseless murder. Joining me now with more on this horrific story, senior editor at the Post Millennial, Andy No. Andy, now you're still struggling to get answers from the authorities in the Portland area, including whether the suspect is actually being held in a male or a female's facility. Is that right?
Yeah, so actually I did hear back from the sheriff's office. They let me know that the suspect did let them know that they identify as a transgender female, and therefore that case is now, in terms of where they will be held and under what conditions, is going to be investigated by a transgender advisory board, and then a decision will be made. This horrific murder that happened on Easter Sunday in Portland, when police released a press release about it, I thought it was a little bit weird that the suspect's name wasn't released right away because a suspect was in custody. There was delaying. And when that name came out, the police didn't use pronouns and was also very vague. And so often with many of these suspects, we can learn a lot about them from their social media. So immediately I looked up this individual and found out it is a transgender identifying person. And the murder of the taxi driver in Portland was captured in the interior vehicle camera. And I spoke to a source who saw the video. It was described to me as gruesome and horrific, and the suspect allegedly went inside the vehicle while wearing a tiara, and then later plunging a blade into the neck of the driver.
Oh, Andy, there's something going on here that the media they don't want to confront, because if you really confront it, it collapses their whole narrative. And I think we're going to learn more about this. Sadly, there'll probably be more victims. We hope there aren't. But thank you for getting very curious about this in ways that journalists today are not, and getting answers. Andy, thank you.